Y'all see that? We're getting snow in Georgia. Look at us. This is the first time I've seen snow in years. We're getting a little, just, it's not snow. It's just a little teeny weeny bit of snow. But it's kind of neat to see it. I know y'all can't see it on the camera, but it's interesting to see. And I know you guys up north, y'all ready to kill me because it's so pretty down here. But we're getting a little touch of that bad weather that you guys have been having. I came out earlier this morning checking on the birds, and I'm gonna stop right here, but just checking on the birds. And we had a problem in the quail pen this morning, or last night. I left the radio off at the chicken pen. Something got in our quail, and I left the radio off, so I'm not sure if it was a fox or if it was a possum or a raccoon. That's normally our biggest predators. I don't actually think it was a fox. Y'all leave that alone. I don't think it was a fox. I got my bait made up. The dogs are going crazy. I don't think it was a fox. I actually think it was a possum, because that's our number one predator. But we're going to go over there and see if I can't buckle this quail pen down a little bit better. I can't remember if I have any of that hardware cloth or not. I'm gonna go look in the scrap pile behind the shed and see if we have some. If we do, I'm gonna screw that down, put up some traps. I gotta go gather my traps. I have 1, 2, 3. I gotta go gather my traps. I'm just gonna trap real hard right here. I'll walk y'all over there in a second, but our quail are there for you new guys. I'm gonna just do a lot of heavy trapping right here because that's where all our animals come from. All our predators come from these woods back here, and they come right down in the corner. I'll show you guys, but we're gonna try to do some trapping. Hopefully we catch what got in my pen last night. I know they got 2 quail. One was missing and feathers outside the pen. There's a dead quail in there. I'm gonna actually recycle and use for bait. It's real heartbreaking. I love my quail, dang it. So we're gonna see if we can't do something about these little predators. Stick around, we're gonna go gather some traps real quick. Well, I grabbed all my traps. I had 3 set out that I had been trapping with this winter. And I hadn't trapped in a few weeks. It's been a while since I trapped. And the results are the possums are back. I'm almost certain it's the possums. I just want to give you guys sort of an idea where I'm going to be trapping this time. I've been talking over there. I'm on the other side of the duck pen. This is where our chickens and ducks and our quail pen is right there. I'm going to set a few traps back on the side, back on the back side over here. You can see we have this fence right here, and this is the woods I was talking about. I think I'm going to set a trap right on this corner for anything that happens to be coming up this way and walking around, because there's Mia right there. She was over there a minute ago just sniffing everywhere. And for you guys that have dogs, you know when your dog smells something out of the ordinary, you know it, because their nose is to the ground and they just will not stop. So I'm thinking I'll put something here, put a trap here. I may put another one about midway, just so if something gets by this one, I'll trap there. I'm gonna put 2 traps right down here somewhere. We're gonna go buckle that pen up and cross our fingers and hope we weed out some of these little predators. You just can't get them all. You can't get them all, and it's my fault. I've been using chicken wire, and I hear it all the time, you know, stuff gets in that chicken wire. We don't really have that many problems with animals getting in, but occasionally something decides it wants to push you in, just depending on how hungry they are. Normally, like I say, we keep a radio in the chicken pen, and normally that keeps out the foxes and the coyotes because they're real skittish when it comes to noise. Possums and raccoons are not. Foxes and coyotes are real skittish at noise. but those possums will push through. And normally when it's a raccoon that gets in one of my pens, or if we ever had a raccoon get in, they wipe out everything. So that's why I'm thinking it's a possum, because they got two. They got two. They pulled one out and just left one in the pen. But sorry about the sniffles. It's a little chilly out here for us southern folks. But let's go ahead and set some traps. We're going to buckle this pen down, see if we can't do some culling back here. First thing we're going to do is strap our trap down. Then we're going to set it. And it is cold. We're going to set our trap. These are dog-proof traps, or coon cuffs is what they're called, but they're actually a dog-proof trap. They're great for the fact now that we had a couple of dogs running around. These things work fantastic. They have to actually stick their hand in there and pull the trigger, and it'll catch their hand inside the trap. These things work great. They're super efficient. They just really work great. But we're going to set this right here on the corner, so if anything happens to come right from the wood line here, if something happens to come right around, he won't have no choice but to find this trap. Stick it right in the ground, and for bait we use bacon grease and dog food, because I don't think there's an animal alive that doesn't like bacon grease or bacon. This done about got frozen. The next one we're just going to set right here by the gate. Not really sure about this spot, but I figure if they get past that one, they got one more to sample. We also have woods way back up here at the garden. I'm not sure what comes down through here, so we're going to put a trap here just in case. All right, well, I got one down there on the corner, one right there at the gate where the driveway is. I'm working my way around. Here's our quail pen. Not exactly sure where to put the next one, because anybody that raises chickens knows if you set anything out here, the chickens are going to test it and check it out and see what it is. So I would love to put one. If it was evening time, I would go ahead and set one up where the chickens didn't see. Look at Mia. Mia, come out of there. Come back out of there. Come on. What are you doing in there? I haven't told y'all yet, but Mia's discovered that she could stick her head in our egg boxes. Mia, come on, come on. Mia's found out she could stick her head in the egg boxes and get her a free egg. So we're having to lock that gate, lock this door, and just open up one where she can't figure out how to get in and get eggs. She's starting to steal our eggs. But anyway, trying to figure out where to put the next one. Let me look around. I'm thinking about putting one to our putting one right there at the foot of our scarecrow. Maybe we'll do that, and then we'll put the other one down there at the bottom of the gate. I've caught a ton of raccoons and possums down here at this corner, because they come. I'll show y'all. They slide right in this little corner here and come up here. I think I'm gonna tie one to this scarecrow. All right, trying to keep you guys updated where we're at. The scarecrow is right there. We just walked down the fence. I catch probably 75% of my little rodents right here on this corner. But the fact it's just that barbless wire fence that runs down through here where we plant our corn. This corner right here, this fence is all this goat type fence, I guess is what you call it. But it curves around, and it just makes a perfect square all the way around. That's where the other two traps were at. Just makes a perfect square. That's where we keep our ducks. But they seem to always come right through this corner right here. Just the easiest path for them to go is right around this corner. And I catch tons of stuff right here. So dang it, I used our little dead quail. I'm just gonna recycle it. Hopefully we can get some payback. We'll clean this up. I'm gonna go up here and look and see if I got some of this hardware cloth. I think I do, I can't remember. See if I got some hardware cloth and try to buckle this pen up. I should have done this a long time ago. So let's go see if we got some hardware cloth. Well, I'm back here behind the guest house. Mia's looking for duck eggs. We found a ton of duck eggs out here before. I'm waiting for these ducks to start laying. But I just looked through everything. I don't have, y'all don't see this a lot. This is our junk pile behind our guest house in our shed. We just sort of save everything back here. We're going to make a dump run pretty soon. I need to take the pig cage off where I haul the pigs, and we're just starting to load up trash. I have an old couch over there and just tons of stuff we got to take to the dump in the next few weeks. But no hardware cloth, dang it. So I got to put that on my list. But I think I'm going to set some boards or something up in front of that thing, hopefully to deter. If any possums get by these traps, we can deter them a little bit. So stick around. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have the little culprit that got my birds. I have to say it is my fault. I should have put some hardware cloth around that stuff. And you know, you just got so much time, but I'm definitely going to do it. I'm down to 16 birds. I had started out this winter with 25. I'm down to 16. But I'm waiting on them to start laying when we can start hatching and build our flock back up. But anyway, I keep rambling. I got to get out of here. My hands are numb. You poor northern folks, I don't know how y'all do it. Stick around. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have us the little culprit. Well, guys, it is the next day. It's finally pretty again. It's been about 3 or 4 days of rain. You guys up north and all been getting all the snow and stuff. We've just been getting tons and tons of rain. Finally, not a cloud in the sky. It is absolutely beautiful. Not too cold. I'm gonna come over here real quick. Don't spill all my coffee. We're gonna go and check these traps real quick, but first, if you guys hadn't been watching my videos or are brand new to my video, I just made some birdhouse scores the other day. Thought I'd come out here and hang one just for the fun of it. Come out here and hang one of my birdhouse scores. Let's see. I've had this hook here forever. It's kind of ridiculous, but that'll be fun for a little while. That'll be fun for a little while. See how long it stays. This hook's been here for, I don't know how long, since I put it here. I think one of the first things I did. We'll see how that works out. I broke the stem on the other one all the way to, so we'll have to see how to hang it up. But not too bad. We're gonna walk down the fence line and see if we'll check these traps real quick and see if we haven't got any little predators. If they trip these traps, I'll be really, really shocked, because it got down to, I think, 24 last night. And these traps will freeze up on you. And that bacon grease, I don't know if that'll keep it moving or not, but for Mia, you guys that are new to my channel, for you guys that are new to my channel, we free range all our chickens. We have, I think that might be one of the problems, but I love having my birds out. We're gonna walk down here. Here's our quail pens, chicken pen. We're just gonna walk down here, and I can already see that we don't have anything on the fence line. We'll make this really, really quick. I'm gonna try to get to cleaning out this quail pen. They need it really bad. There's trap number one, nothing. I didn't think we were gonna get anything right here at all. I honestly didn't think we'd get anything right here. And I can see at the corner of the fence that we don't have anything. Let's see if, make sure Mia don't get in it. Mia. Nope, 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 nope. Good girl. Thank you. Yeah, nothing on the corner of the fence. Okay. 2 traps down. We'll go over here and check the other 2. We'll just go back and check the other 2. All right. Well, we're in the chicken pen area. We're gonna go down here and check the cage trap, a little live catch trap. We'll check it. Mia, ready. I can already see the doors open. And the bird is still in there. We're gonna keep that one set though. I'm gonna keep them all set. And I'll just check them daily, keep you guys posted. Keep you guys posted. I'm glad we didn't catch nothing, to be honest with you. I don't want to fool with nothing today. I need to clean this quail pen out. We'll go over here and check the very last one. I hope this is just a reminder to you guys to take care of your birds. Always be aware that there are little animals out there wanting to eat your birds every chance they get. And I know it's my fault. I need to put that hardware cloth on there, and I'm gonna get to it. Like I say with everything, I'm gonna get to it. But I'm gonna try to get the stuff this weekend. I didn't tell you guys at the end of the video yesterday. I moved that one from the scarecrow. I moved it. I didn't care for where it was at. I figured if they were coming, they're gonna come over here, and so I put it right there in the corner. I just put it right there, just so if something goes cruising around this pen. So if something goes cruising around the pen, we got a chance to kill it or to catch it. Watch out, I'm dealing with these dogs. Y'all go, 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 go. All right. Well, nothing, which is good. I didn't want to fool with nothing this morning. I'm gonna go fire up the tractor. We'll clean this quail pen out real quick, show y'all little quails footage. We just love the quail. This spring and summer, once they start laying, I am dying for them to lay. I put a light in there hoping they would start laying. They still haven't started laying. It may be because of all this cold air as well, but I'll get in here and show you guys the quail. What we do is we'll take this pen and hatch out a bunch of eggs. We'll hatch out a bunch of eggs, and once we get a bunch hatched from that, we'll put them in here. That way we have two houses full of quail laying eggs, and then they'll start putting on twice the eggs. We'll take those eggs, hatch them out, and we'll put them in another big pen across the way over here in the duck yard, and that's gonna be our meat birds. We'll do that all summer long to put up quail to eat for the summer and winter and whenever we want some quail. Well, let me go fire the tractor up, see if I can find my pitchfork. I'm gonna try to do a super quick cleaning on the quail pen. All right, well, we got everything we need. We got the tractor, we got a bale of hay, we got the box to put the birds in, and we got our pitchfork. Hopefully this works out really smooth, and hopefully we can turn this video around. I really wasn't wanting to make a trapping video, but I came down here yesterday and seen that something got my birds, so I had to react, get some traps out. I hadn't trapped in a while, but what I was wanting to make was a cleaning out the pen video and sort of show you guys the quail. I've been having a lot of new subscribers here lately, and not sure if you guys even know that I raise quail. We raise Japanese Coturnic's quail to eat and for the eggs. They're just high egg producers. They're just a fantastic little bird. We're gonna get in here and clean this out. I gotta stay on top of Mia. Mia, what are you doing? If she could get in that pen, I don't know what she'd do. I'm sure she'd want to chase the birds around. But we're gonna take the birds and put them in this box right here until I get the pen cleaned out, because I have to have the door open to throw the stuff in the tractor, and I got to watch her. This will be the first time I've done this with her here. She's still just a puppy. She's only a few months old, 4 months old maybe, and she does pretty good with the chickens, but not sure what she'd do with the quail. But I know if the quail got out, I'd be out here chasing them down to have to catch them all. They're not like a bobwhite. They don't just fly off and they're gone, but they don't come back like a chicken. You have to chase them down and catch them. But the Japanese Coturnic's quail are an awesome bird. If you guys are on the fence thinking about another protein to put on your farm, I would highly recommend quail. Japanese Coturnic's quail are absolutely awesome. They just lay eggs every day, and the meat is delicious. But I can keep talking. Let me get in here and show you these quail, and we'll start cleaning this pen out. Let me show you. Here's one of our little males. They do not like being held, but they're not all that super skittish. They just don't like being held. But this is one of our males. You could tell by the by the copper colored chest. Maybe I can try to grab a female right here. You see she's got a speckled chest, just a little bit different. But this is our females, and they lay an egg every day. They're just awesome birds. Let me get in and grab these birds real quick, put them in this box. I got to get this knocked out. now that we have a full bucket, I'll show you guys what we do with all this quail manure, chicken manure, duck manure. When we clean these pens out, we don't just throw it away. This is our compost to put on the garden for next year. So stick around, we're gonna slide up here. I'm gonna drive up here to where the gardens are at. We have a big, we're starting a brand new pile this year. So let's go up there and start us a brand new compost pile. Well, the birds are happy. Things are thawing out too. I think they got froze in last night. I filled the cups up for them and tried to thaw out those little plungers. I think they were thirsty. But they are happy. They absolutely love this straw. Pretty nice. We took a bad thing and turned it into a good thing. I'm happy about that. I absolutely love my birds. Like I said again, for you guys that are brand new to my channel, I'm obsessed with a lot of things on my farm, but I do love the quail just for the fact they're such a fast growing bird. They're super efficient and pretty hardy. They're really a hardy bird. They take to the cold, the heat. They can take just about any climate. And they lay eggs. Oh my gosh. They give you an egg every day just like a chicken in the spring and summer. We hadn't had an egg in quite a while, so I'm waiting for one any day now. I see a lot of people already hatching. It's driving me crazy. A lot of people put lights on their pens to keep them laying. I don't do that, but I just started this week. As a matter of fact, it fell over, but not sure if that's going to help or not. But that's okay. Just whenever they start laying, they start laying. But when they do, we'll start incubating a ton of these things, and I'll do a ton of videos on that because I love the quail. But these, like I said again, these are Japanese Coturnix quail. If you ever want any, you can find them all over Craigslist. And for you guys that are close by, this spring and summer when I start hatching them out, I get on a roll where I start hatching them out just for the fact I'm obsessed with playing with my incubator, and I end up giving away a lot of them. So you guys that are close by, I've given away a lot of birds to get other people started, and they way out surpass me. They just take off with it. It becomes an obsession. You just fall in love with them. They're so much fun, especially if you got some kids. They're just so much fun. Look at them over here playing. Look at them over here. They love this fresh straw, and I feel bad because I've been behind a little bit. But they just love it. They get in and scratch and pick for seeds, and they'll dig up worms, and they're just awesome. I hope for you guys that made it to the end of the video, I really, really appreciate it. Like I said again, we took a bad thing and turned it into a good thing. I'm gonna let you guys go. If you have any comments or questions about quail, shoot them in the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer them. From the experience I have, I can tell you what I've learned. They're super easy. They're just super easy birds to raise. The meat's delicious. The eggs are phenomenal. It's just a great bird. But do me a favor, guys, if you're brand new to my channel, click that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. We got a ton of stuff coming. We got our meat birds ordered. They should be here around March 1st. Matter of fact, I got to clean the brooder house out and get ready for that. Let's see, we got our pigs. They were just born last week. Our little piglets for coming up in, I hope, in March. They were just born last week. Me and a buddy of mine, James from Petway Family Farmstead, go check him out. He ordered some and I ordered some, so we'll be going together, and I'm sure we'll make a video and play going to pick up our pigs. We're going to get the same ones we had last year, the large black Berkshire cross. They're just awesome. We're getting them from the same guy. Just awesome pigs. But got a lot of stuff coming. Meat birds, pigs. We're going to be doing quail. We got chickens. We're going to be hatching ducks. We got a ton of stuff going on. The muscadines are still going in. I got to go hopefully for next week. I'm trying to get my nephew over. We're taking about 4 days off of work, and we're going to try to knock out the whole vineyard in 4 days. I may go live. I may do a bunch of stuff with that, just because it's going to be 4 solid days in the vineyard, hammering, digging, beating, pulling wire. It's going to be a lot of fun. But guys, I can keep rambling as I do. Love you guys to death. Like I say again, like, subscribe, leave a comment, share this video. If you're interested in quail, let me know. They're super easy to raise. I can tell you how to build the pens, blah, blah, blah. Waterers, feeders, I can tell you all this stuff. Love you guys to death. We'll see y'all on the next video.